I-5 freeway, northbound. Here's the traffic and 2257 interchange.
The INRIX National Traffic Scorecard compiles tens of billions of data points from more than 1 million cars and trucks across the country to rank the 100 worst congested cities and the 1,000 worst traffic bottlenecks in the United States. INRIX released this special report because the findings were too significant not to share. In the United States, traffic has hit bottom over the past year and a half and is now increasing again. Just as financial analysts use stock market data to call the bottom of a stock market correction, so too INRIX has used data to call the bottom in terms of economic activity by looking at vehicle traffic across the United States. Traffic is a good economic indicator of the pulse of the economy. In 2008, traffic was as good as it's going to get, as skyrocketing unemployment and volatile fuel prices decreased traffic congestion across the United States. As the economy starts to recover, there's more people heading back to work and more commercial traffic delivering freight on America's roadways. In a nutshell, as the economy recovers, traffic will only continue to get worse. Overall, 64 of the top 100 cities in the country saw an increase in traffic congestion in the first half of 2009. This is in stark contrast to 2008, where 99 of the top 100 cities saw a decrease in the level of traffic congestion on their roadways. The increase in traffic congestion is due to three things: initial signs of economic recovery, the rollout of some of the federal stimulus construction projects, as well as continued low fuel prices. We found more than 2,500 miles of road were congested at least an hour each day, and more than 400 miles of road were congested at least 4 hours each day. What this means is that the average urban commuter now spends more than 30 hours a year stuck in traffic. That's almost a full work week lost due to traffic congestion. Of the major cities, Washington, D.C. saw a significant increase in travel times in the first half of 2009. The D.C. region was seemingly unaffected by the nation's economic turmoil. This is in contrast to cities such as San Francisco or Silicon Valley that saw a decrease in travel times due to rising unemployment and economic turmoil. The nation's worst bottleneck in 2009 is the same as it was in 2007 and 2008, and that's the westbound stretch of the Cross Bronx Freeway in New York at the I-95 interchange. Here, traffic crawls for more than 90 hours each week with an average speed of 11 miles per hour. This report demonstrates the national interconnectivity of the nation's freight and roadway system and demonstrates that freight movement can be tracked reliably and nearly instantaneously. We found that the nation's busiest freight thoroughfares were concentrated in 28 states. However, 95% of all the freight miles in the country were concentrated in just 10 states, including Arkansas, Georgia, Tennessee, and Texas. Clearly, freight traffic is concentrated more on the center of the country than on the coasts. In addition, we found that the proportion of traffic between urban and rural areas was roughly the same, demonstrating that freight congestion is both an urban and a rural issue. We expect in the second half of 2009 to see traffic congestion to continue to get worse as the economy improves and travel times lengthen with more vehicles on the road. $27.5 billion of the federal stimulus money was allocated to the U.S. Department of Transportation for regional projects. These include rebuilding bridges and filling potholes. We are already starting to see the impact of some of these projects on increased congestion due to the construction projects themselves. However, long term, we expect them to have a decreasing impact in aggregate on traffic across the United States. Commuters now have many options to receive traffic information to help reduce their commutes, including the recently released INRIX traffic application for the iPhone. This free, crowdsourced application provides highly reliable, real-time, and predictive traffic information to help people plan their drives. In addition, INRIX recently partnered with the Ford Motor Company to provide 2010 model year vehicles with real-time personalized traffic reports, traffic alerts, and turn-by-turn driving directions. This is available in 2010 model year vehicles equipped with Ford Sync. INRIX produces the National Traffic Scorecard as a free public service to help commuters, businesses, and governmental agencies understand the impact of changing traffic trends across the United States.